I don't have anything to add other than I was upset that a room full of children didn't know who Pauly Shore was or respect his work.
Like, this world is hell, right? Because, like, the old guy orc will fist bump you for, like, knowing who, like, I don't know, President Bush was, right? And then the millennials don't know who Pauly Shore is. You can't win either way.
Yeah, but it's like, if I got up in the middle of a meeting and did a Fortnite dance, they go on.
That's for damn sure. Man.
We sound hostile today.
We're not hostile, we're just old.
We're telling it like it is. We got, we're thinking about life here. Donkey Kong's got us feeling some type of way.
Yeah. The plight of Crone Kong has made me ponder life's mysteries. Like, we should appreciate life while we have it.
I agree. Just like Crone Kong, like,
Yeah,
he
we
lives
talk
every
about
day with that disease.
we talk about real things that happen in real life. Like the woman that used a bunch of Bitmoji in her presentation when she just joined the company, and it was maybe the worst thing I've ever witnessed in my entire life.
That sounds great. You didn't tell us about it, though.
Oh my god!
Like, what kind of
hear more.
Bitmojis? Yeah, give me an example of a Bitmoji slide that she showed.
So I don't even remember what the presentation was about, but for everything she was saying, she had an appropriate reaction Bitmoji. So it would be slide of bullet points, giant Bitmoji, slide of bullet points, giant Bitmoji, and this was like
so you're talking about
2 years ago when Bitmoji.
So I tried to make the ugliest thing possible.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Except you could tell this woman painstakingly recreated her digital likeness as a Bitmoji.
So she was doing stuff like, oh, process improvements can help you, win the goal. And it was like her Bitmoji, like doing like the fist pump.
Oh, it was worse than that. It would be like her
Bitmoji,
with a fire emoji in its hand, and it would say "lit" on the top or something.
This was 2 years ago?
She
Man.
clearly didn't understand what it was. She just knew it was something her kids or grandkids had said.
She had a picture of a hamburger, and it said, "I'd hit that."
Yeah.
And like, lady, you're having sex with a hamburger.
Oh, this stage is bad. This has got to be a bad stage. I kind of remember
No, that's
it.
fine. This is the one that give kids seizures. Excuse me, seizures.
What's this fish's name? He lives a terrible existence.
Angler. He was only in this stage, I believe.
There was a bird like him in the first game, right? I don't know if the bird's in this
It
game.
was Squawks.
Okay, Squawks was only like him in the first game, right? He just held a light and that was it. He didn't shoot.
That is pretty terrible.
It gave kids seizures back in the day, and they changed it for the virtual console.
Oh, another thing I learned from that video that I watched for a few seconds. This game originally started development as a, what's the thing called? Virtual Boy?
A Bitmoji.
What's the red thing that you own, Tom? The Nintendo?
Virtual Boy, yeah. I didn't own it. My brother owned it, and he bought it at GameStop used for like $25. And it was a piece of trash.
The only time I've ever played it was at your house with your brother, and it was bad. So could you imagine this game on that thing? And this thing happening through the Virtual Boy lens? And you change directions?
Your mom's coming in to give you like pizza rolls, and you're frothing at the mouth on the floor because he had a seizure because of this stupid angler thing. Watch out, he's exploding.
Was it really a news story out there that kids were having seizures from this thing?
They changed it on the virtual console, and I guess that was the explanation. I don't know if it was in the patch notes. I don't think Nintendo does patch notes.
No, it's just like a note that says like, got rid of seizure-inducing bug.
Alright, don't die.
No, I'm scared. Gotta get Diddy back.
Here's a stumper for you, Chris.
Yes.
Who came first, P. Diddy or Diddy Kong?
Oh.
Ooh. Well, okay. Hold on. This game is 95.
Yep.
The game before it's 94. I don't. I mean, obviously Sean Combs came first.
He was around, but
Yeah.
when did he switch to being P. Diddy?
I mean, it's right around the rise of Biggie Smalls, right? It's all in the same like era. Are you saying like that? Are you
I'm not saying anything.
No.
I just want to know the facts.
I don't know the facts, but let's play it out a little bit, right? Let's say that Diddy Kong came first.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe P. Diddy based his entire persona.
Diddy Kong.
on Diddy Kong. I mean, he saw him with the boombox. Mm-hmm. He said, "Yeah, I could do that."
This is the song, by the way.
Yeah, this one's good. I'm scared of that porcupine. He makes a cool noise too. Add that to the ASMR list. We should put together just like a compilation ASMR Donkey Kong Country 2 noises. It's got the porcupine, the gator. I don't know what else.
You know my ASMR idea. I told you this before.
No, don't.
I'm not gonna spoil it. Don't worry.
I want to talk to him, but I don't want to accidentally change worlds here. I just want to show Funky Kong off.
You don't have to. Yeah, right.
But
If you go to him, you don't have to go into a barrel. I don't think.
Oh yeah, there he is.
yeah, there he is.
He's the main monkey.
That plane does not look safe.
It's what the Wright brothers flew in their first flight on Kitty Hawk.
It's a recreation of Buddy Holly's plane.
Come on now.
That was the day the music died, Tom.
I came to learn that song was about how the guy hated the Rolling Stones.
What?
Yeah. And so we had to go to a Christmas party in last year, 2017. And there was a guy there who had a guitar, right? And he played like one of his songs. And, you know, it's fine. But then they suggested that he play Bye Bye Miss American Pie. And I was like, no, we gotta leave.
Like 10 minutes long.
So they did. And he dragged it out too. I don't know if he saw that I was like mad. And he like did it as a prank. Kudos if so. But if not, no.
That's good.
I wanted to stand up and say that song was about the Rolling Stones and then blow everybody's mind and leave. But I was too annoyed. Just wanted to go home.
So the guy that wrote that song, what's his name? It doesn't matter. He was mad at the Rolling Stones because they were popular at the time, I'm guessing.
He considered it to be the devil's music, and it makes a lot of sense if you actually read the lyrics. And
maybe we should make a song that's like the day the movies died, and it'll be about Pauly Shore's career dying. You know, and we can play that for the young millennials, and they'll understand where we're coming from. Like, they'll nod their head when they hear it and go, yeah, it's lit, because that's what they say now.
They also say Bay. They also say on fleek still.
Oh, yeah.
I listen to the old person radio in the morning as my alarm. And I'm very old because even they were saying that they use iPhones for alarms. But anyway, that's besides the point. What they were talking about the other day.
I keep forgetting that.
They were saying that kids no longer say on fleek and Bay and stuff like that. And I started laughing, and then I started to make it my mission to say those things more.
Because the old people decided that you can't say it anymore.
Yeah, like, okay, they're cool again.
That's good.
The old guys are talking on the radio this morning about how things are different between 2000 and now. And like one of the things that they said is like, oh, I remember having a clock radio for your alarm. I'm like, I'm listening to you guys on the clock radio.
Yeah, it's the only radio people have in their house anymore. You dingbats.
I don't like having my iPhone be an alarm. I don't know why. I'm old and set in my ways.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the best. You just like leave it on all week. You could program it to only fire on certain days.
I have to listen to podcasts to go to sleep, and so I have a very confusing system in my head. What are you doing there?
I thought you could slide down and hit them.
No.
I thought, listen.
God, you're trash.
It's been a few years.
Gamer. All right.
Oh my God. Leave me alone. You're like that. You're like
oh, this is a good one.
You're like Cranky Kong beating me with a newspaper the way you did to Donkey and Diddy. Oh, go on. What's this?
This is Donkey Kong Country 2, submitted by BitConnect.com. What is the conversion rate of the mega popular cryptocurrency Kremlin coins to US dollars?
The Kremlin coins are the coins you get in this game. Anyone needs to know.
Cryptocurrency. 15 to 1, 16 to 1, 420 to 1, 840 to 2.
Oh. That was a good one. They didn't use that one?
They didn't use any of these, Chris.
Because of the Gamergate thing?
He had his own ideas.
Oh, my lord.
He had his own agenda. You could probably throw the Kong at those guys, and it'll probably kill them, but obviously you can't do that while you're on the stock, or the cattail. Hey, watch your language.
I can do it.
You got it! Oh my god!
Oh my god! That saved a lot of frames there.
No! Just walk on it. Oh my god, he's got the poop box too!
The crowd's going wild. We should hire a shoutcaster next year for the some games done at a sensible pace. We can,
I don't have that kind of money.
we can have him in the room. He could be in a suit in the corner. Just kind of
That'd be cool.
that whole thing.
That's your Stewart impression. I don't wanna. Remember that from
Alright, let's talk about this.
Alright, we gotta unpack
90s
this.
nostalgia night. I gotta figure out how to... Wait, this is where we just came from. I gotta go save. That's what...
Yeah.
I sense the level's getting harder. So we watched Stuart, our friend, played for us a bunch of Mad TV clips the other day.
Oh yeah, it was great.
We saw all the classics, if, you know, you're familiar with Mad TV. Miss Swan,
That's right. Stuart.
the
Shelly, come on.
Shelly, come on. Yeah, that was
which
good.
apparently was based on Harvey Weinstein.
That's just my theory.
A Mad TV theory.
Oh, we should do that!
Yeah.
We'll finally be successful.
We'll have a YouTube video series called Mad TV Theories.
Ooh, yeah. That'd be great. That's where the real money is.
I feel like the music's really good in this. This is the one you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It plays briefly at the end of that other stage, though. That's a...
I forgot when the drums and stuff kick in a second, right? There we go.
It's epic, and for the win.
It's a good time. All right, so we watched the sketch where Stuart, who, if you don't know, is a grown man who plays a child.
I guess.
Is the
right?
bit.
I'm not sure what the bit really is.
He's like a shy child who's like in his tighty whities or something.
He usually wears like uncomfortably like short shorts and stuff like that.
And
it's kind of like a physical gag, I guess.
And his mother like kind of parades him around. She's got like a Wisconsin accent.
And she's very overprotective.
Yeah.
Now everybody don't rush off to YouTube to Google this and find the video so you can watch it immediately from that rousing description.
Yeah.
But
So yeah, exactly. So the sketch is that, you know, Stuart comes over to his grandma's house, who had just installed an above-ground pool, and they're gonna go swimming in the pool. And Stuart talks like that, right? I guess that's the joke, is that he talks like that, and it held up. At one point, you know, Stuart's mom asked him to show Grandma the thing you learned, and he went, "What's up?"
And the audience went wild.
And I went wild too.
Yeah. Everybody in the chat was saying about how they knew where the skit was going. Everybody remembered how this skit ended. And this skit aired like 20 years ago at this point, like 98.
Yeah.
It's 20 years.
So everyone we were watching it with remembered how the skit was going to end. That's how iconic it is. So Stuart gets in the pool, right? There's spoilers. Warning. You know, if you want to go see it, you can pause this stream now and go watch it.
yeah, we'll wait.
So, you know, or skip ahead 2 minutes if you're watching this, you know, in the VOD.
You suck.
I should have used the A. I'm sorry. You're getting mad at me.
You stink.
Also,
I'm just
bit of
playing.
trivia for that Stuart skit. Stuart's grandmother, played by the one, the only Kathy Bates.
Was she?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Kathy Bates.
Yeah.
Straight off of
Misery
Miserables.
fame
Yeah.
and
I said Les Miserables. That's good. Oh no! I messed up the jump. So he gets in the pool, and then all of a sudden there's a dookie floating in the pool. Stuart made it, and what? I was not pressing forward in any way. Oh my god!
Skip ahead another 2 minutes. We're not
Alright,
done
alright,
spoiling it yet.
Hold on. I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm not gonna give you the punchline. I mean, the dookie's in the pool. That's already comedy. I'm not gonna give you the punchline until I make that jump. Like the real punchline. And then they scoop the pool out. They scoop the poop out, the dookie, with a pool skimmer. And they accidentally throw it right on Grandpa's lap. Right?
now the
on
important thing that we're leaving out here is that Grandpa is paralyzed from the waist down.
That's right.
So
Yeah.
he can't get up or, you know, do much with it. So
Even though he
just-
closed his legs to make the poop stick on it, but
He
you'll overlook
does,
that for
you
the sake
know.
of comedy.
You gotta suspend some disbelief
Oh,
to,
yeah.
you know, to believe that a 35-year-old man is a child. You know, I think
Of course.
you could believe that Grandpa can't get up or do anything about the dookie that just landed in his lap.
Oh yeah.
I think that's fine.
It held up. I was laughing. I was cackling watching the thing.
I think it took us longer to explain that skit than it did to actually watch it.
Yeah, all the other stuff didn't really hold up that well, except for the Mad TV sketch we saw where Kenny Rogers cuts off his arm constantly.
It was Will Sasso.
Wasn't he playing Kenny Rogers?
No.
Wasn't that like the concept of it? It was like Kenny Rogers
No.
wood shop or something?
It doesn't matter, but no. It was, I don't know, some other... I think it's like a character they invented. I'd like to envision that the Mad TV, like, you know, the cast, they just pitched these characters to them because it was like the character era of SNL. They had like the cheerleaders and
Yeah,
the dog show and stuff, and they're like, we need to come up with characters. And I was like, I could play a child. They're like, all right. And then...
I could play a confused Asian woman.
Right.
And they just went with it. That's a good theory. That was comedy back then, you know? We hadn't quite figured out. It was post Pauly Shore.
Yeah, you're liking the juice.
You're wheezing the juice. You know, this game, I'm having fun so far.
Oh, yeah.
I'm getting the sense, though, that it's getting a little harder. And my old millennial brain is not what it was when it was 12 years old. And I have a feeling I'm going to start struggling soon.
Your brain was ruined by the internet.
It really was.
All right, here's going to be a watershed moment. Very divisive. If I have to play, I have to use the joystick. I can't use the D-pad controller on the Xbox.
Oh my...
It's terrible.
The D-pad works for me the best. Because
you and I disagree.
To get like a little movement with the analog, you have to like flick it.
You say...
See, look at that. Oh, it doesn't work, Judge.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, if I had to play, I had to, like, rebind the keys.
Oh, I gotcha.
I'm a true gamer, so I play with a 9 million DPI mouse, and I set the sensitivity up to all the way too.
Yeah.
So, like, if I push it slightly to the left, my character spins 4 times.
We're again as Donkey Kong Country flick shot barrel throws.
Yeah.
They can sense individual atoms. Now, if you were a true gamer, you'd play this game with the Donkey Kongas.
I own the Donkey Kongas. I don't know why.
Me either.
I don't know why anybody would own them, even in the time they came out.
I thought your sister had one.
Oh, maybe that's why we have them. Or we had them. I gotta switch to him. I'm scared. I feel like Diddy has better, like, control.
He does.
So maybe that's his advantage.
Yeah!
Now, this was pre Donkey Kong Rap, right?
That was in Donkey Kong 64.
That was 64, right?
Yeah. We're still 2 games away from that.
Dang it. I was just about to read that one.
Oh, no. I'm
So
sorry.
this is about Smash Brothers, and it was submitted by Shigeru Miyamoto. I saw it. What famous rap song got remixed as part of Super Smash Bros. Melee to the disapproval of all? And of course, there's the DK rap, but some of the other choices were Stand by Eminem, Goombas in Paris by Kanye West and Jay-Z, Started from the Barrel by Drake.
Oh, gross.
Hey,
What are you talking about?
I mean, you ready for the Bramble Blast? This is the song, Tom. I
Oh,
believe
God.
this is the
Where are
song.
my tissues?
You ready?
Your parents aren't divorced, so you're fine.
That's true.
We're immune to the song because all of our parents are still together.
Just listen. Take it in, Tom.
It's too late for me to connect the soundboard and play the flushing noise.
Gosh dang maze of barrels. Tom, did you talk to your wife and tell her you were playing this game today?
No, not this specific game.
Okay. I was gonna ask if she had any...
She's not a fan of the Donkey Kong games in general.
I know she's a Nintendo head.
Yeah. She always thought the games were trash. I think because secretly she was very bad at them, so therefore they were bad games.
I hope
That's my running theory.
Ooh. I need the timing down again. It's like when it's slightly tipped towards the direction you want to go, I believe.
Mr. Pro Gamer here.
Oh yeah.
I don't even, typically my wife watches the stream, but she had a Pokemon Go raid today, so I don't know if she's watching or not.
I hear that stuff is serious business.
Oh, you don't even know the half of it.
Have you been to a raid?
Yeah, I have. I've been out on like 3 consecutive Pokemon Go community days.
So there's like people all out like playing Pokemon Go when you go to these things,
Oh
right?
yeah, a whole mess of weirdos.
Do you have any stories from these things?
Not really. To be fair, people have actually been pretty nice, and it's been a very enjoyable experience. And kudos to Niantic for coming up with that idea.
Amen, brother.
Hey, it gets me out of the house, you know?
Yeah, you gotta find reasons to get out of the house sometimes.
Yeah, you gotta have a hobby. Am I right?
Yeah, you gotta have something. You gotta have projects.
Yeah, you gotta keep yourself busy.
Yes, I pickle cucumbers.
You should
That's
pick
my
a banana.
Pokemon Go. I go to the garden and look for cucumbers that have grown.
Alright, this is where it gets tough.
You gotta keep the crippling existential dread at bay.
Oh,
That
yeah.
is like life after 30.
Oh yeah.
The young millennials will soon discover this.
Yeah.
Then they'll start getting mad at even younger millennials for not
Yeah.
understanding.
The SpongeBob.
Yeah. Oh yeah, SpongeBob's their thing.
There's already a big divide between kids that grew up playing Minecraft and kids that grew up playing Fortnite.
Oh really?
Yes. Apparently this is already a thing.
No! I thought that was the right way too.
Yeah, I don't know the way through this thing. Why would
Kill
I
yourself. Jump on the spikes. Yes. Whew.
So the kids that grew up playing Minecraft versus the kids that grew up playing Fortnite.
Middle? Yeah, that one. Yeah, okay.
It's gotta be this way.
I think the bananas.
Yeah, you gotta follow. Yeah, I think you always gotta follow the bananas.
Yeah, because for some reason there's this stated idea that, you know, Minecraft is more important because creative mode forced you to use your mind and math skills, where Fortnite is just wacky violence.
You have to use your mind in Fortnite.
Yeah.
Tom,
You gotta think about what dance you're gonna do before you shoot somebody in the face with a shotgun.
That's a thinking man's game.
You hate the Fortnite.
Yes, and I am not going to justify my hatred because I'm just old now and I hate everything that's new and scary to me.
But like,
I wouldn't say I would say I actively dislike it. There's something about it that is very off-putting to me.
I feel like there's a trick here with
And
these.
it's all me. I'm not saying there's anything necessarily wrong with the game itself. It's all on me.
It just, I think it's fine. I think it's nice that the kids are doing stuff and they got something to talk about. I have no real take, I'm sorry.
It's probably more the fact that I don't have time to play those games anymore, and, you know, I have to, like, cut the grass and repaint my cabinets.
You're falling
and, like,
apart here. What
do
are you
dumb
doing?
stuff instead of fun stuff like playing Fortnite and dancing with my friends.
But you can do that, like you're an adult.
Yeah, but I have obligations now. I always have something else I should be doing.
As adult talk set to this background music is beautiful.
I'm getting misty. I told you.
He's getting deep, folks.
I'm getting nostalgic for the days that I could just play Final Fantasy 8 for 12 hours in a row and not even think twice about it.
Was that your game?
Now, if I do that, I am worried that I'm coming down with some sort of crippling depression.
What's over there?
The Ren and Stimpy game.
They're all bad games.
I remember opening that game on Christmas Day.
Who was choosing your game in your house?
Oh, it was me. That's why it was all bad. Basically, we would watch TV, and whatever commercials we saw for games, we were like, oh, we need that game. So that's why it was all licensed property games, and they were all bad. I think we had the Aladdin game, too.
That one's good. That one's legitimately good. I believe it holds up.
I also...
Judge gets all the credit.
Yeah.
There it is.
Oh, I need to set it back for the baby.
I can play with the analog, it's fine.
All right.
Was it a boss?
Yes. It's Cudgel's Contest.
No, maybe I can't. Okay, that's what he does. Doesn't he throw a barrel or something?
He can hit your thing with his club. So you gotta be careful.
How do you play with this thing? I'm joking. It's a goof. Is he dead yet? The rule of 3. Dang it.
I think it's 4 in this game.
No, no, no! I knew I was
Oh,
gonna get it.
no. Oh, boy.
You gotta play with this idiot who throws things with her hair. Like a fool.
No. Oh!
Wow.
No! Oh no, I'm in trouble. I can't pick it up! What do I even do? Is that it?
One
Oh
more.
my
Wow, this guy won't go down. You should join the military. He's unkillable.
There you go.
Oh,
It's 6.
I spoke
Of course.
too
that
soon.
was way too many. That was way, way too many.